2 in the 9 seasons since. We are under season finale, got into the tournament, and then proved everybody wrong with a win against Richmond in round 1. But it's Georgetown who gets the opening tally. Kevin Miller, he's speedy, he's shifty, an all-conference player, and it's 1-0 Hoyas.
These are 2 freshmen hooking up for the first goal. And the assist here by...
Had a goal and an assist in round 1. Working on Mac Christmas. Terrific play from Virginia. Over to Tomas Delgado. Delgado fires, Moore the save. Feels he has a future superstar. Now Ransom shovels it back. Miller.
Gradual decline.
Miller's shot, stonewalled by Cunningham. There's Kirschus, one of the stars of the Richmond win last week. Quarterfinal round. Kirschus to Sloat. We're tied at
1. Too easy. Step down city for Max Sloat. That 3/4 arm release off a clean vision, clean hands, clean feet. This is just optimal shooting condition.
Last year, Colsey from the outside, off the pipe. Caroms to Gerard. Top 100 prospect coming out of high school, a freshman. Wheel goals last week. McGuire accelerates quickly. He's a two-way threat. The Fists. Orrington able to touch up. Here's Colsey. Bounce shot. Moore comes up with the... Here's Christmas. Thought about it. Colsey beats Moore down low. Last week's hero gives Duke a 2-1 lead.
Moore disgruntled and dejected.
Sloat from the outside, his second. Max Sloat feeling it early.
This guy can absolutely rip it. San Mateo, California. Again, feet set, turn and break. This is just a blast.
It's a blast. If you're Georgetown, you have to recognize him from the...
Kevin Miller, there's that straight line speed. The back up to Schubert. As a cutter, a chance for Duke. Moore with a huge save.
That's like flawless lacrosse.
Scoletti's shot turned away by Moore. Johnston shoots on the run. The backup belongs to...
Invert set.
Schubert wanted Ransom. Johnston on the run. Anderson Moore with another... Schubert down the alley. Tough angle. Too high.
And Quinn, you mentioned Syracuse had some success.
Kirschus spins it back. Colsey from range. His second. That's 4 unanswered by Duke.
We're talking about trying to beat Anderson Moore with the top hand speed. The success in terms of getting it past the junior netminder is the all. Ben Johnson, Kyle Colsey will let it fly.
Gerard wins the faceoff. Back shot, score! Make it, take it, turn it, rake it. Cal Gerard with his 3rd goal of the season. And a timeout from Georgetown.
Last 11 shots.
Menke looking for the inside roll. It's not there against Colsey to Papendick. Moore comes up with it. Menke twisting, and it trickles in. 6 in a row for Duke.
This was close to the crease area. The ball's just...
With 2, with 1, save Moore. Rolling back, big ground ball. Menendez on the offensive half.
They can with the lead.
Delgado to Colsey. Nation's leader in assists. Looking for the feed in front. Caesar's got to go. Trying to get inside. Caesar shoots low and squeaks it past Cunningham.
What I like about this play is they used pick action behind the cage and Caesar was
super talented freshman. Big East Freshman of the Year. Comes into play the later you get into the game. Colsey to Johnston. It is 7-2. John Danowski talked to Dana earlier in this game about being unselfish, making the extra pass. Quint, most of the Duke goals have been unassisted.
This goal in particular is the best team offense we've seen all day.
Owen Mears, 31 in white. Feed in front. Caesar from the outside. Cunningham goes low for the save. Knocked into the air. Ortlieb, inside roll and a score. And a pump. Michael Ortlieb, the five-star freshman. Duke starting to pull away even further.
Q, watch how he times the roll. He uses the pressure to his advantage. Contact, beat it with contact.
We introduced Dana to a proper bagel. And
Wes Hempstead.
too high from Sloat.
When have I ever brought...
That's a little too far. Put it on Quinn.
Ben Johnston with his second of this third quarter. And it's starting to feel like a Duke runaway. 9-2 Blue Devils.
He can rip it. I mean, you build this offense around Max Sloat as a... but lost. Thomas Ricciardelli made a zillion saves.
Menke. And Duke continues to pour it on.
They were iced out of the ACC tournament. Their RPI was super low at that point. And then everything changed. Everything started to swing in their favor. Menke's
Again.
Kark, you and I did Sloat. You still have Colsey. There could be a chance.
Second. And then you just saw this team, how dangerous they would be again.
Kevin Miller, a big speed threat. Finally, Georgetown gets one back. It's Rory Connor, his 54th goal of the year, the Big East Offensive Player of the Year.
This was really smooth. He's got an overzealous approach he's dealing with.
Talk about 8 seconds, Thomas Delgado.
Delgado makes his move on Carroll, feeding Ortlieb. One more dagger. It's 11-3. It almost feels like Duke's a puppeteer here. And Georgetown right now, a marionette with a clipped string.
Look at Tomas Delgado.
Final seconds. Chance for Georgetown. They score right before the third quarter ends. 1.6 on the clock.
Most of the damage for Georgetown, and it's been limited.
Charlie Johnson has stymied Georgetown, Indiana. Johnston, right hand free, and a missile to the back of the net. A hat trick for Ben Johnston. This game might be a blowout. Don't sleep on this development. Ben Johnston in his previous 5 games was 7 for 50. He's 3 for 6 today. If he's coming out of his shooting slump,
They're the right look. He was playing midi.
Johnston beating Scollett. I'm up by 8. Sloat with a bouncer. Max Sloat has a hat trick. Johnston has a hat trick. Round up the usual suspects.
Notable right-handed. And many times, as a former goalie, that you're looking for tips in shooting. When guys go to their offhand,
that was a good look. And it sneaks through. Ransom with his second goal. He had the first goal for Georgetown about 30 seconds into the game. It was 1-0 Hoyas. In the portal is someone with 2 years of eligibility. And Kevin Warren.
Bed in a great lacrosse town with so many incredible, talented players.
Scoletti, 14-5.
decades and decades of producing college players. Scoletti out of Don Bosco Prep. He's got a knack. Coach Dino told us this early in the year. This guy scores a ton in practice.
And guys that were looking to shoot, I don't know, look at some of the law.
Sloat with a right hand that rattled the cage. Loose in front, and Sloat cleans up. And he's got a nice laugh about that one.
At some point, Coach Stanowski's going to have to take the franchise out of the game, and Sloat and Johnston should be protected for a semifinal appearance.
I don't think Duke, as Georgetown gets another one, I think Duke defensively can shut down some dodging.
Ryan Boyle and Princeton. That was part of the trilogy. They met 3 years in a row. Was the starter for most of the season. Scoletti top side. John Danowski made the decision to start Cunningham in round 1 against Richmond. Half-hearted shot there by Johnston.
So Syracuse has won 2 of the 3, lost in South Bend this year, but last
advantage. You've got Hopkins there for the first time, and of course the superstar in the game right now.
And a player to win the Georgetown and Maryland. They're back in the semifinals. For the
Theory of Princeton. One more for Duke. That's Ian Dykes.
This is nice to see. Dykes get an opportunity, and this is a dime of a pass from Colin McLean.
Standing.
Isn't that what we want?
That's what we've had all year.
That nobody wants to play. Dino's Devils going back to